like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos, okay? Now, I do have some breaking news right now. It's not too breaking. I'm pretty sure everybody has heard it right now. I had some things that I had to take care of real quick, but I did want to talk about this and break this down to everybody. Um, we'll go ahead and I'll wait for some people to get up in here, man. I want to give a shout out first off to the Lions Den basketball as well as our boxing community. Not talking about either one right now, though. We are focusing our eyes on football right now in this case. And I also want to give a shout out to all of my subs that have been rocking with me, both old, uh, my day ones, and new subs too as well. What's up, Queen? I see you in the building. Brown Sugar, 10 toes down as always. Okay. Um, Now, let me go ahead and get to both of these. And I wanted to talk about both of these in particular because this is really going to shake up some things too, okay? First and foremost, we have Aaron Jones. By a lot of people's surprise, he was let go or released because they couldn't come to an agreement, the Packers and him. Him and his agent. What's up with it, Stephen Green? I'll see you in the building, man. Him and his agent were trying to reduce his cap, but unfortunately they couldn't come to an agreement, and the Packers went ahead and released Aaron Jones. Uh, this was indicative of a couple of things. One, it had to do with his age, which I think is really BS, but they do want to go younger. He is 29 years old, about to be 30, as you know. That's like senior citizen when it comes to the running back position, as I told y'all this morning. On top of that, they signed Josh Jacobs to a deal already from the Raiders, and so that right there was seeing that they where they were going in the backfield. But however, Aaron Jones is still solid. Now he had a few injuries too throughout the course of the season. Okay, but nevertheless, man, he still was a transcendent player. He is representing Texas, my home state. So this guy right here, man, he definitely made his presence felt on the field, and I have no doubt that with this next signing that I'm talking about, I saved the best for last because I talked about it this morning, and Lord behold, look what happens, man. All right, when it comes to Saquon, what's it? You said what are the Lakers doing? No, absolutely not, man. Do you see how far they got last year? That's actually a good signing. Oh, that's cap, Steven, man. I can't even agree with you on that one. That's cap. Okay. Jacobs, I mean, where are the Raiders going? And as far as, he's trying to go ahead. He's trying to play for a contender. Man, the Packers are no joke, man. You saw what they did to the Cowboys. Okay. You saw what they did to the Cowboys, man. Nah, man, the Packers are for real. Okay. I mean, they got Jordan Love. Man, are you serious? Man, that's a good signing, man. You better go do your research. Yeah. Now, anyways, as I was saying, Aaron Jones is going to be up for grabs for a couple of teams. All right. Now we can't say the Falcons because, of course, they got Kirk Cousins. They got him to a 4-year deal. I think for 180 mil out there. And then I'm kind of up in arms about New York, but a lot of people are feeling like Dallas is going to possibly get him too as well. It's going to be either between him or Henry, Derrick Henry. Okay, so we'll see how that works out too as well. Now the other signing, and I'm happy about this too as well. Now I'm not happy in the fact that he didn't sign with us, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but nevertheless, they gave him a shot. I knew somebody was going to snag Saquon Barkley, and the Eagles got him, man. The Eagles got him they signed a 3-year, he inks a 3-year, 37 mil or 37.75 mil deal, and with 26 mil guaranteed, and that makes him the second highest paid running back ever in NFL history. Yeah, exactly. Now I agree with you on that one. Yes, this right here is really a game changer. Now I know some people are gonna say, Saquon, his injury history and things of that nature. Saquon, man, I guess it's my bias kicking in, but Saquon, man, he needed to get out. I wanted Saquon to leave maybe almost about 2 to 3 years ago. Okay, You said, what about my Cowboys? We need help. Well, that's what I was just saying, Stephen. That's what I just said. I said the Cowboys are possibly looking at either Aaron Jones, because y'all need help in the backfield. I mean, I don't know if you and Brown Sugar noticed, Stephen. Yeah, exactly. I know Brown Sugar knows her squad. Listen, y'all need help in the backfield. So if you get either Henry, and most people will probably lean towards Henry, but either Henry or Aaron Jones, that would be cooking with grease. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Both of those guys, they still have a lot left. And Aaron Jones, man, he really helped. He helped the squad last year. When you talk about Jordan Love and what they were doing and stuff, like I know they look at his age and everything, but at the same token, man, he's still explosive. Okay, yeah, he had a few injuries and stuff, but they take a look at that. But the Cowboys are trying to win now, knowing how Jerry Jones is, and now that you got Jimmy Johnson in that front office now. Now guess what? He's going to probably put pressure on them to get somebody out there on that market. Okay, because now he's on the market. He's the hottest guy on the market right now. And Derek, and you consider a guy like Derrick Henry. So this right here is really a game changer. I'm happy for Saquon, because many people felt like, oh, once he didn't get franchise tagged and everything, his his career was going to be over or something like that. No, Saquon still has something in the tank. Stay, Saquon still has something in the tank. Jimmy Johnson is the greatest all time in Cowboys history. Well, yeah, some people, I don't know, Cypher. Some people say him, and some people say Tom Landry. Okay, well, you can't discount the greatness of Tom Landry. That's just like when they bring up the whole argument. And salute to Cypress, by the way, too. And go sub to Cypress TV too as well. Now, what I'm gonna tell you about this, the Steelers got a chance, definitely. Before I get back on talking about the Cowboys in just a second, the Steelers got a big chance to really make some things happen. The Steelers, the New York Giants, and the Cowboys. Don't be surprised. These guys are all going to be looking to see what they're going to be doing, because especially with the draft coming up, and I'm gonna say this: the Packers aren't done. The Packers aren't done, and the Steelers aren't done. They are looking for to sign some more people, some more running backs out in the draft. And then also the Steelers are going to be looking to make some moves too. I wouldn't be surprised if they go snag a guy like a Aaron Jones. You said why Tiki Bar say it's dead to them now. I really don't care. Hey, look, man, Saquon Barkley, what have y'all done? All y'all did is run him to the ground. Okay, man, and besides Tiki Barber, he's overrated anyways. Okay, listen, he got a ring and everything like that, but he's overrated. And I know my guy Scrub Zero. Shout out to him. Go sub to Scrub Zero. He's a New York Giants fan. He probably punching the air right now. But it was time for him to go. And on top of that, the reason why Tiki is mad is because y'all did go to, within the conference and everything. But he got the bag. And he's the second highest paid running back of all time. Okay? He got a bag, man. He got a bag. I'm happy for him. He deserved it, man. Now all he has to do is just put that ring beside it. He'll be a Hall of Famer. He'll be a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? So, you just gotta look at it in terms of the future. I think that it's a good move. Now, getting back to the Cowboys, um, and this whole Jimmy Johnson and uh, what's it called, Tom Landry, that whole discussion. Listen, one of the knocks that I see with the Cowboys, yeah, don't get me wrong, what they did in the '90s was incredible and everything, but you also got to realize what they were doing before the '90s too as well. You know what I'm saying? They did have some history there too as well. Listen, everybody likes to talk about Emmitt Smith, and Emmitt Smith was he was great. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people would tell you Tony Dorsett, had he had a better line and everything, Tony Dorsett was that guy. You said Tiki don't have a ring, they retired, then they won. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I thought he had got a ring. Okay, never mind. I think that I got mixed up with Strahan. Okay, well, I mean, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. So he's kind of bitter right now. Um, and on top of, yeah, but I know it was Ansa. I can't pronounce his name. Ansa, the African cat. It was Strahan, and it was Plexico Burrs, and what's his name, man? That who else? Yeah, they had a squad, man. They had a squad. I wish Jason Sehorn would have got one when they were with them. But yeah, okay, yeah, I thought Tiki was on that squad, but anyways, like I was saying, um, everybody wants to sit up here and discount what they did before, the '90s Cowboys that came into play with Emmett and Troy and Michael Irvin and all those other guys, Novacek and all those guys. But it doesn't take anything from them guys or whatever. But you had some dynamic Cowboys players before then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how could you forget about a guy like Hollywood Henderson, man? You know what I'm saying? I know he was on drugs and stuff like that, but Michael Irvin was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, I'm not trying to get in too deep with that, but like I said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I mean, I haven't really got any feedback. I don't know how you said Steelers need an upgrade on the offensive line. Yeah, they do. They do. And now they're gonna definitely need an upgrade on their offensive line because Russell Wilson is not a spring chicken anymore. Okay, he's not a spring chicken anymore. That's not to say that Russell Wilson can't do anything, but he's not. He's not that. He can't scramble as much, and once he starts scrambling and stuff like that, because these guys are running like faster, man. Everybody thinks that we're playing back in the days with these linemen that are slow and can't move and stuff like that. Man, you got linemen coming out that are running like 4.6s and and 4.7. You had a lineman that was 366 pounds running a five. I think it was a 5.27 or something like that. So, man, you got guys that can really move and will really walk you down. And walk a guy like um, Russell Wilson down. So, we're going to see what happens, man, going into the draft. I think if anything, now it becomes a kind of a tug of war battle between these two running backs. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Jones signs with somebody within the conference just so that he could get back at him. What's up with it, Ted? I see you in the building. You said Giants need a QB. Yeah, they're in search of a QB, but I mean the Giants right now because they lost Saquon. I mean, don't get me wrong, Saquon still a dynamic player and everything, but he wasn't doing anything with them. He wasn't doing anything with them. I mean, they made it to the playoffs the year before last. But in terms of the success rate and how Saquon has been, we can't really we can't really even say that much. I mean, I want to see Saquon go deep in the playoffs and possibly get a ring, maybe to an NFC championship with the Eagles, and then possibly even a Super Bowl. I would like to see him in the Super Bowl. He'll be able to rekindle his career, sort of like what Odell Beckham did.